Hey, I'm Andrew Hales. Welcome to another edition of Chatting With. I'm here with Michelle. How do you say your last name?
Khare.
Khare. Michelle Khare. Yeah, so you're a YouTuber now.
Yeah.
You used to do Buzzfeed.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 24.
How long you been in LA?
I've been in LA for 2.5 years.
Where were you before this?
I had just graduated college.
Where?
I went to Dartmouth.
Dartmouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good school, isn't it?
Yeah.
What did you graduate in?
I actually did a custom major there, and I majored in digital media and technology. So it kind of allowed me to spend a good portion of college in Los Angeles working. So.
Where did you grow up?
Louisiana.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
In the South. That's where all your family is?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Mm-hmm. I have a younger sister.
Cool. Were you popular in high school?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't like thinking about high school because I feel like I was so different then. And just, like, not who I am now at all.
How so? How are you?
Oh, my
shy
God,
or
I was such a nerd.
Yeah.
I like did all the science fairs and all the AP classes. I'm half Indian. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know.
Okay.
But I did all of that, and no, I feel like then I was like pretending to be somebody that I wasn't in a way.
Are you still finding yourself now?
I think everybody is. I don't know. We're all still young.
Yeah. Why did you leave Buzzfeed?
So I guess you could watch my video plug.
But yeah. Well, I saw that. It was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of action stuff. How long did that take?
We shot it collectively. It was 2 full days, but it was like kind of some partial days, like when we went to the desert.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Man, did it like cost a lot of money to make, or?
It actually didn't. Like, it looks like it did, but I mean, it was a lot of people just wanting to work together on something awesome, and then more and more people just kept getting excited about it, and I just felt really honored to like get to witness all of these super creative people coming together. Like, it's on my channel, but it's not my video, I like to say, because it was creatively shared by so many people.
Yeah. So is BuzzFeed like do they like hate you now, or like?
I don't think so. The CEO tweeted at me after I released the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he enjoyed it.
he's like a young guy, right?
Jonah?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he's in his 40s. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Do you Tinder? Are you dating? Do you have a boyfriend?
I have a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
We've been together 1.5 years.
Nice.
I've never done online dating.
How'd you meet him?
We met at BuzzFeed, actually.
Okay.
But neither of us works there anymore.
Does he have his own channel?
No, he's a camera guy.
Okay.
He hates being on camera.
Cool. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to be an actress, or?
Yeah, I mean, when I was at BuzzFeed, I was basically like a part of this show that my coworker Jordan and I created, where we would take on these extreme physical challenges. So we did everything from like UFC fighting to Cirque du Soleil. I ran a marathon, and I really realized that during that time, like, that was kind of what I really wanted to do, and I feel like I hadn't seen other people on YouTube doing that, especially women on YouTube. And so right now on my channel, that's what I'm doing.
Right.
So like this week, I'm training like Spider-Man for a week, and with his actual stunt double. And then on the last day, we're gonna film like this big action sequence. I'm so excited.
Wait. The actor?
Not the actor, his double.
Okay.
His stunt double.
All right.
So right now I've been doing like a lot of stunt training. I'd love to do more of that. And I love doing comedy and acting. So that's where I see myself going.
Cool. Have you done a stand-up?
I haven't done stand-up, but I've done a bunch of improv. I like took all the classes at like iOS and UCB.
Cool.
It was really fun. Stand-up's a little lonely for me.
Well, it's scary, yeah.
Very scary.
Did you ever do drugs or alcohol?
Did I ever do drugs or alcohol in high school?
Sure, yeah, or college.
In high school, absolutely not. In college, I don't know if I want to talk about this on YouTube. My parents are going to see this.
Oh,
but,
shit.
Yeah, I know.
They watch
right?
your videos?
They Google me. I know they're going to see this. Dad, I know you're going to, like, Google my name and
Are they
see
pretty
this.
strict and stuff? They'll, like, get on your back if you swear or whatever?
They don't like it. But I think they also know, like, they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
As most parents do.
Right. Have you ever sworn on any of your videos? Or
Yeah.
What's, like, the riskiest video you've done or whatever?
The riskiest video, I mean, there have been multiple, but I did a video at BuzzFeed where, because at BuzzFeed, everybody is really, like, you know, open-minded about, you know, your sexuality, who you are as a person, which is
liberal.
really, really cool.
Yeah.
And so there was this time, kind of like when I had started, where they were doing a bunch of, like, sex positivity videos. So I did a video called Women Try Sex Toys for the First Time because I personally was curious. And I was like, I'll just do this video. It'll be fun.
And it was your first time?
Yeah, for real. I found one other girl in the office. There were other women in the office who had never used a sex toy before.
Mm-hmm.
But only one of them was willing to go on camera with me and talk about it. The video did very well.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably among the weirdest ones that I did.
So BuzzFeed is like, why'd you leave again?
Like, for real?
Yeah, sure.
For the real reason. I get it. Like, my video is just like a bunch of action. And
yeah.
Well, okay. I didn't want to do a video just sitting on a couch and bashing people.
Yeah.
Because I thought that, you know, people are going to watch the video. Let's give them a show. Plus, I wanted to just do badass stunts and have fun anyways. I think that everyone kind of finds a time when you're there, when you realize that you need to do it on your own. Whether it is like, I don't think anyone like explicitly says this there or anything, but when you're there, there's kind of this idea of a sense of security. Like, you have a paycheck and you get to do cool stuff. It sounds really cool to your friends. Like, I work at BuzzFeed, and everyone's like, oh, wow, cool. And like, oh yeah, last week I used a sex toy for work, and people are like, wow, you have the coolest job ever. I could never talk to my boss about that. And like, I was also fortunate that a lot of my videos were fitness ones, so I got to like work out all the time. But like, it kind of like developed this mentality in me, like, maybe people only care about me because I work here, and it scared me into like wanting to do my own thing. And it took me like a long time to really build up that courage to want to go out and do it. But really like honing who I wanted to be with like this physical fitness thing, and how I wanted to differentiate myself from like regular YouTubers who just like put up workout videos or recipe things. I just wanted to showcase like going all the way extreme in everything that I do.
Yeah.
And I kind of realized then, like, if I want to do that, I have to do it on my own.
Did you have to quit before you put out your first video on your channel?
No, I didn't. I was allowed to have my channel when I was there. But that was another reason why I left. Increasingly, as time came past,
they were like, what the fuck you doing?
No, I think that as my videos on my personal channel, which I believe were very different from the work I was doing at BuzzFeed, some of them were getting a lot of views, and there was a question of conflict of interest, which is understandable. And it kind of got to this point where I was like, oh, well, you can't do anything that BuzzFeed is doing. And I was like, okay, well, BuzzFeed does a lot of stuff, and it's increasingly growing. So that line became more and more vague to me. to the point where I stopped creating altogether on my personal channel for several months. And I was like getting really, I think, burnt out. A lot of people get burnt out doing the internet machine.
Yeah.
And something I didn't really take into account until I went out on my own was I thought when I worked there that there was this idea of if it will work on the internet, it will work on BuzzFeed. And if it doesn't work on BuzzFeed, it won't work anywhere else. And I've been really excited and pleasantly surprised that, like, that is completely determined by your audience and who you are. And, you know, in many ways, perhaps the things that I wanted to do on BuzzFeed fit better with my audience and perform way better with my audience than they do on there.
Do you feel like you wouldn't have been able to start your own channel if you didn't work at BuzzFeed first?
I mean, I don't really know. I certainly can't claim to have, like, the same success like you or other people who, like, I'm in my backyard and I became famous because I worked really hard. Like, I can't say that. Of course, like, a lot of people came to my channel from BuzzFeed. But at the same time, like, I do feel that, like, I put in the time and the work and, like,
of course,
it just in a different way, and in a more very blessed and structured way. Like, a lot of YouTubers have to invest in equipment to make their content. I didn't have to do that to experiment because they provided equipment and
they let you, like, use cameras.
Yeah, they have.
Wow.
BuzzFeed owns, like, a whole bunch of equipment, and you just check it out and go make your video. Yeah.
Wow. For your personal channel?
Not for my personal channel. Oh my God. No. for BuzzFeed. I meant more so, like.
Right. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, I got to, like.
No, I'm asking a bunch of cheeky questions.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Let's see. When was the last time you were really sad?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Too recent.
What happened?
I think that the last time I was very sad was actually, like, just a few weeks ago when I was out of the country traveling with my family. And it was a very tough trip.
What happened? What do you mean? We don't have to talk about it. If you don't want to.
It's okay. I don't know, like, I think they're broadly speaking, it was just kind of like.
What do you mean, like, out of the country? Like,
I was in Japan.
Okay. What do you mean sad? Like, because you weren't working, or sometimes vacation does that?
No, I was sad. I guess, like, there was a lot of like family stuff that happened.
Oh.
Yeah, and I feel like at the root of it made me very sad because it was a testament to, like, the pressures you endure when you grow up and, like, how your family dynamic changes when you become, like, an adult, not just like your parents, but an adult like your parents are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was very sad.
What was the last time you were really happy?
The last time I was really happy was probably yesterday. I was really happy because I'm doing that video training like Spider-Man this week, and we've just been doing some really cool stunts. Like, we were jumping around on wires.
That's fun.
And, like, doing flips and stuff, and it was just, anytime I take on a video like that, it's like a combination of extreme fear and excitement, especially with Spider-Man. My background is in, like, a lot of, like, leg-powered sports, and Spider-Man is all upper body, swinging on the ropes and everything, and I was really nervous to take it on because I thought I was gonna, like, completely suck, and I still could. Like, that's not
cool.
Not denied yet. But it was like, I'm always like really excited when things go better than you expect, and just utilizing my body in that way is really freeing, because I don't think that adults like have the same like playful attitude in our bodies that children do. And like that kind of stuff really allows me to like bring that out, and
it's like stimulating.
So awesome.
What were you religious as like a Indian or whatever growing up?
An Indian or whatever.
I know, I was like, oh shit. Just sounded so dumb right there.
No, it's okay. My family is actually Christian.
Okay.
So I'm half Indian, half white, and my dad converted to Christianity. So yeah, we were very religious.
Cool.
Not so much anymore.
Yeah. You party though? You go out on the weekends and stuff?
Not really. I'm pretty lame in that regard.
What do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? I actually love the videos I make. I think those are the fun, like.
That's good. I mean, you gotta like the process.
Yeah, I love it. I love training. I love pushing myself to the limit mentally and physically. I love having like real conversations with people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've recently been enjoying Shameless, the TV show, so.
Fun. I've only seen the first few episodes of that. Yeah.
Pretty good. Did you see Master of None?
Yeah, that was good.
God.
I didn't see season 2 yet though.
Stop.
Is it better than season 1?
It's better.
Really?
Even better.
Because I was like, this is a little like Louis. Have you seen Louis?
I haven't. I saw a couple episodes, but I didn't get very far.
Oh, Louis is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
like comedy-wise, yeah. I'd have to say Breaking Bad is probably my number 1.
Yes.
You know?
Classic.
Yeah. You listen to music? What's your favorite music? Oh, we're good on, we're, like I covered all my bases. Like, this is all extra credit now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Extra credit. Got to that. Favorite music? I just like...
Taylor Swift?
No, I don't know. I like whatever's like... I really enjoy like energetic, fun music.
Mm-hmm.
So...
EDM?
Yeah.
Like Skrillex?
No, that's a little too like crazy.
Okay.
I like a lot of like melodic and harmonic beats.
Okay.
So things you can like sing along to.
Like Chainsmokers? I don't know.
Not Chainsmokers. I'm trying to think of what I've been listening to. I really like Sigala and like SNBRN.
Sigala?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've heard of that. Are they on the radio a bunch?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll send it to you when we
right.
don't have demonetization happening.
What do you mean?
Because if this goes on YouTube and I play it for you right now.
Oh, right.
They're going to demonetize this video.
Right. Yeah, did you take a hit with the adpocalypse or whatever at all?
You know, I actually quit my job and was like, I'm doing this. Yeah. And then literally the next day, adpocalypse happened and I was like, I'm screwed. I have no future. So I have no idea.
Yeah. I think it's gotten a lot better though, hasn't it?
I think so.
I don't know. I haven't really posted enough to know. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've been surprised by, I was like, oh, like, I don't have to go into my savings this month. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So I've been surprised because I was planning when I left. I was like, I'm going to be screwed. No one's going to come to my channel. Mm-hmm. And so I, like, had saved up a bunch of money and thankfully haven't had to go into that too much.
Sweet. I like to spend like a minute or two of like them interviewing me. Is there anything you want to ask me?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So you decided to stop doing pranks.
Hey.
And I loved your cheesecake analogy.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
And I related to that a lot just because of like at my job, I felt like I was like constantly being asked to just like squeeze out viral hits, as you know, it makes sense.
Yeah.
At that job.
Money.
Do you feel like cleaner now that you haven't done pranks in a little bit?
Yeah. It's definitely like a little more like yeah, I feel like a lot less anxious. Like, I don't hate myself as much.
You
like,
hated yourself?
A little bit, yeah. Because it's like there's this aspect, there's like this required element of being like an asshole when you prank people, you know. And it's, you have to be like, hey, we're just filming that. Like, is it okay we use your reaction? It's like, I don't know. And I just got really sick of that part of it. And so I feel better not doing that, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's good to like.
I feel like proud that I'm not. Like that I'm sticking to my guns and not like I feel like doing pranks would be selling out if I, you know, at this point for me, because I don't like doing them now, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And you did them for a while.
Yeah.
A while.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years. Yeah. I think I've done over like around 150, 200 pranks.
Wow.
It's like traumatizing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
But crazy. I guess I think about like all.
Have you ever done a prank?
A prank video?
Yeah, for BuzzFeed or anything? I don't know. Any kind of hidden camera stuff?
Yeah, but I surprised my friend with a pig, and he loves pigs, so it was like a happy prank.
Okay. Yeah, like a nice, yeah, an easy one. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of mine were like awkward and cringy and.
But you did like paying for people's groceries and stuff.
Yeah, we did a few nice ones, but.
Would you do nice ones?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's just, it's the root of it is like just filming people that don't know they're being filmed.
Yeah.
It's like that. I just didn't want to do that anymore. I don't know. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. And then you can't control what's going on. And you have to sit through all this unscripted footage to like put it together.
Well, no, editing was a piece of cake.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I all my pranks like took less than an hour to edit. Easy to edit. Like, because a lot of them are raw. A lot of them don't even have music. They're just.
Cool.
Yeah.
So in one of your prior interviews, you asked the subject, if you will, if they felt like they were successful.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
futuristic?
Feel, yes.
Yeah.
Do you feel
That's
successful?
A good question. No.
Yeah.
No. Well, especially now, I'm kind of paycheck to paycheck now for sure, you know. And I need to, and my that one doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's like B-roll.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to get my views back up and get rich again, you know.
Get rich again.
Well, I mean, get a healthy retention of viewers.
Yeah.
And I want to make this a great series, you know.
Yeah.
So no, I feel like I haven't reached that yet with this. So no.
Did you feel when you were like prime time pranking left and right, views out the wazoo? Did you feel like, oh, I'm successful? I'm like king pranks.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 2013 and 14 were huge, so it was like 1 million views like every video, like every week. It was crazy, and some of them would like go viral, and so yeah, it's like I want to get back to that point, you know, but just not with pranks.
Yeah.
And this is so much more sustainable. Like I can do this up into my 80s, you know. Like I like conversations and interviews and documentaries. There's a good skill to hone for documentary.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that's really cool to hear because I think like externally, I'm sure a lot of people are like, you got all these followers, you're successful.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like all relative.
Yeah. Success does not equal happiness by any means. So, yeah. Do you feel like you've made it?
Hell no! Gotta get to 1 million. Come on, guys.
And then you've made it?
No, I'm sure not. I feel like I have been really blessed that like, you know, I've only had my channel for like a month or so, and it's done
popping
pretty well.
off, right?
Yeah. And I feel so blessed and lucky. But like of course, I mean, every step of the way, one of my goals was like, oh, I'm gonna hit 200K by July, and now I'm like, well, we're at over 450K. We gotta hit 700 by tomorrow or something,
Yeah.
And I just feel like I frequently, and maybe you do this too, like there's this terrible like cycle of you do something that you finally wanted, and before you can celebrate, you're like, okay, but now I want this thing, or like I want to go after this, or do better, or you hear like you hit that number and people are critical, like, well, you did this to do that, and then you're like, well, I'm gonna prove you wrong, and I'm gonna do it a different way. So
it's just human nature.
Yeah.
I get jealous myself. Yeah, just when I don't, I'll what's the word? Like brood. Yeah.
Brood.
Or whatever.
That's a good SAT vocabulary word.
I don't know.
I haven't heard that. Like, I feel like that's a word they use in the Game of Thrones script.
No. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to Michelle Khare.
I've thought of just taking my last name off of everything, because even within my family, everyone pronounces it differently. And just being Michelle.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. I'll see you guys next week.